Hello, Stitchy friends! Welcome back to Stitchy. I'm so glad you're here. There's a lot of new people here, and welcome. I'm so glad that we found each other and that you're here. Thank you for watching my silly little videos, and hope we have some fun today. Today's going to be a Flosstube extra where I talk about my two true loves of pajamas and cross-stitch patterns. And today's theme is swans. And these are PJs from Print Fresh, my favorite pajama maker. And I was wearing these the other day, watching a video about someone doing a swan pattern. And I was like, I've seen swans everywhere lately. I think we are in a Swanissance. And so I gave myself a chuckle and I was like, that actually would be a really fun Sal to start, is hashtag Swanissance Sal. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go through my favorite swan patterns and we are going to just relish living in this Swanissance. I'm so excited. Teddy's also here. Teddy's also here. He is also very Renaissance. His ancestors were in a lot of Renaissance paintings. Did you know that? Did you know that? And he's a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, and he's the goodish boy. He's a good boy. And he's going to sit here with me while I do this because that's what he does. He's a good buddy. Also, my background is the most Renaissance I could come up with. And my grandmother painted this beautiful painting of lilies. She was actually a very, very beautiful painter. And that tree is blocking the rest of my house. That's why it's there. Why swans? Swans because of my pajamas, obviously. I'm actually quite terrified of swans, okay? I do feel like all of them want to kill me, but they're beautiful and I love to look at them at a distance and appreciate their beauty and splendor. And I will cross stitch the heck out of them. I love it. However, I watched Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds at a too young of an age, and I do feel like all birds want to peck my eyes out. But I love to look at them, and they're so pretty, and I will stitch them till the end of days. So, another thing about swans is my sister and I used to watch The Swan Princess, and we still to this day quote The Swan Princess all the time. And it's just ingrained in my brain. If you haven't watched The Swan Princess, I encourage you to do so. It is a beautiful, beautiful story. But that's not why we're here to talk about The Swan Princess. We're going to talk about some patterns. So I want to go through my top 10 patterns, and then we're going to do top 5 samplers because I couldn't throw those all in the mix. There's just too many. There's just too many good ones. And then we're going to talk about some new ones coming out and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to start for the Swanissance sale. We're going to do top 11 instead of top 10 because this is my video and I can. And there are no rules. So I couldn't choose. And some of these are doubled up. So I couldn't choose. Don't make me choose. It's like Sophie's Choice. Oh, that's a bad reference. Don't do that, Emily. I couldn't choose. So we're going to do top 11 and let's get into it. Number 11, these are in no particular order. They're not like, number 1, you'll understand. Number 1 is where it needs to be. But all the others are just kind of thrown in there and they're beautiful and I love them all equally the same. Okay, number 11 is Tudor Swan by The Blue Flower. Can she do any wrong? She cannot. She knows how to design an animal better than anyone. I mean, honestly, these Tudor patterns she does are so pretty. And I love the crown and the heart, and it's just so sweet and elegant, and I love it. So that's number 11. Coming in at number 10 is a twofer. We have Swan Lake, and they're both called Swan Lake, actually. There's a lot of these that are called Swan Lake because it's a beautiful play and beautiful music and it deserves to have a lot of things named after it. But number 10, two Swan Lakes. Number 1, Swan Lake is from Needle Lot Designs, and it's beautiful black swan, a white swan, and floating. And I just love the reflection she did of the moon, and it's gorgeous. And I love that blue fabric she did it on. And then also another fun punchy one is by Gira or Kyoko Maruka, and is also called Swan Lake. And I really enjoy how modern this one looks and her little skirt, and it's just on that red. Delicious. Delicious. Okay. Number 9 is another, you guessed it, Swan Lake. But this one is by Alforest Embroidery. Guys, look at this one. Look at it with, it's really, I just love all the swans. I love an iris and the purples. I'm a big purple fan, and I love it. Just the celebration of this beautiful ballet. And so Alforest can do no wrong. We all know that, right? We all know that. Okay. Number 8 is the GOAT. Brenda Gervais. Christmas Swan is the one that I love the most, but she has made these beautiful swans for every season you can think of, and I'll pop them all up here. But she gets it. She gets it. She gets the beauty. She gets the daintiness. It's just, I love it. And I really love, like, I decorate with peppermint colors in my house for Christmas. And so I really want to stitch this one so I can put it up for Christmas. Number 7 is 2 modern folk embroidery patterns. The first one is the Bonnie Swans. I love a monochromatic moment with the swans, and it's just so simple and elegant, just like a swan. I love it. And then also the, excuse my pronunciation, I meant to look this up and I did not. Amor Vincit Omnia. I think I nailed that. There are 2 colorways here. I really like the multicolored one. I think it's so fun and so pretty. And I do believe this was this year's Valentine's Stitch Along. And I really want to do this one. It's so pretty. It looks like it wouldn't take super long either. So anyway, I love it. Number 6 is Valentine Terrarium by the Tiny Modernist. And her terrariums are to die for. And I love this for Valentine's Day. This was one on my list of ones to start. I actually think I have the threads for it, but I have 2 others that kind of but I had 2 others that beat it out, and that's okay. So, but this one is so fun, and I've seen people stitch this one, and it makes me want to stitch it every time. It's so beautiful. I love her terrarium series. Okay, number 5 is another Swan Lake, but this time it is by Blackbird Designs. Classic, perfection every time. Blackbird Designs. It's got a house. We love a house, a blue one, a blue house. We love the swans. We love it. Simple. It's elegant. It's beautiful. If you like that and you want something a little bit bigger, Maxim Cross Stitch does one called the Swans at River House. I'll post that up here too. And it's a little more, not as prim. It's a little more detailed, but gorgeous. It's gorgeous too, but similar aesthetics. Okay. Number 5 is Sur la Tank. I butchered that. Sorry. From Tra La La. I have a son who loves Captain Underpants, so that's the only way I can say that. Is Tra La La. And look at these swans' tails. I got such a giggle out of their beautiful, curly little tufts of feathers in the back. So fun. I love the water. I just think it's so, like, all the arches. It's just so pretty. And the flowers and the colors, the crowns. So I do really love this one. It's so pretty. Okay, we're going right along. Number 3 is Love Hopes All Things by Lindy Stitches. I believe this was a market release for her last year, and I've thought about it ever since. It is a beautiful swan. She's big, she's bold, she's beautiful. I enjoy looking at her so much, and I am so glad that she exists. Okay, no, I love looking at her so much. And I love the color she chose. And I love that it says love hopes all things. And it's a perfect little pattern. Okay? Okay. Number 2 is really is one of my faves it's like one of my dream stitches to start. And I just need to start it. It's the Swans by Cottage Garden Samplings. My Oh gosh, look at those wings. Can you imagine doing those in like a gold metallic thread and putting some beads? Oh, the beads instead of snowflakes. That would be fun. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna do that. I need to do that. Okay. It's just so pretty. I think about this pattern a lot too, actually. And I can't get over just like I don't know what it is about like the wings and how they look so like sherbet. Does that make sense? I don't know. Okay. And then we will go before I tell you number 1. I'm going to go into the samplers. Okay? It's a teaser. I teased you. Okay. Samplers, my top 5 samplers. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Number 5 sampler is Swans and Butterflies by the Sunflower Diaries. It's cute. It's so tiny. It is so fun. I love everything about it. I love the swans, the butterflies, the angels, the baskets. Everything about it is so pretty and so endearing. Um, really want to stitch that one too. I want to stitch all of these, but it'd be just a swan house. Number 4 is Manor at Swan Lake by Brenda Gervais at with Thy Needle and Thread. And I mean, how could you not include this? How could you not? Look at all those swans at the bottom swimming in this beautiful estate, this beautiful manor. The birds at the top have mixed patterned. I can't think of anything better. And the huge flower baskets. Dang, Brenda. You good, girl. You good. Okay. Coming in at number 3 is Game of Swans by Long Dog Samplers. Ugh, what a delight. What a feast for the eyes. I think who stitched this or who's been working on it? I think it's
Hi, editing Emily here. I had some wrong information. The person I'm trying to think of is Dace Man.
Aaron, maybe. Anyway, big fan. I first saw when I was watching his video, I saw him doing this. And I said, "Where's that? What is that? That's so fun." So, and I love the game that's called Game of Swans. Very cool. So that's number 3. Number 2 is Swan Valley Revisited by Carriage House Samplings. One of my favorites. They're one of my favorites. I am so excited about Liz Matthews digitizing them, and just I'm really excited about how she's keeping them alive because I need all of them. But I just love these little silly swans playing or, fighting to the death. Probably in my head, that's what they're doing. Sampler in Swan Valley. It's simple, it's beautiful. I love the green and blue together, and it's just perfection. And number one, how could I not say it? Dutch Beauty. Dutch Beauty. Look at that big, chunky swan at the bottom. You guys, look at her. It's beautiful. I know people are stitching this. I think XOXO Needle in the Hay is stitching this. Um, Artsy Housewife husband, Boone, is stitching this with a friend. And it makes me want to start it so bad, but it's just a lifetime project. And I have so many other things. But one day, mark my words, one day I will start Dutch Beauty and it'll be a glorious day. There's so many funky, fun things in here that I just love. So those are my top 5 samplers. Now, let's go back to the patterns, the other patterns. My number 1, and I couldn't pick one of her patterns. I had to just make her the queen of the swans. And it is Kathy Barrick. She just gets a swan. Kathy Barrick knows her swans. And she is just cranking them out. We've got Swan Garden. Hello. Someone stitched this on a cream. Ugh, it was so beautiful. I loved the gray too, but the cream, it really like made those colors pop, and I just like wanted to eat it. We have For You, a small that she came out with last year. Beautiful. That sapphire fabric. Ugh, so pretty. We have Repeat the Sound and Joy. It's a swan, but make it Christmas. We have, and it's huge. It's so pretty. And we have Winter Swan, which is so thoughtful. I love the colors. I'm obsessed with it all. And she's the queen. She's the absolute queen of the swans. And she can do no wrong. Speaking of Kathy Barrick and swans, let's switch to what's coming out, what I've seen so far from Nashville Needlework Marketplace. This March, a whole bunch of new patterns get released, and it's so fun. And so they're starting to tease them and show them, and we can pre-order them. I usually pre-order from Lindy Stitches because she ships really fast. You can also do Top Knot, Just Keep Stitching Co. She just went out on her own. I mean, there's like a million places that you can pre-order from. But let's just take a moment for Kathy Barrick's new swan. The sea hath my love. This swan hath my love. I love it. It's beautiful. Good job. Good job. And then also a couple of others. Our Elegant Birds trio has a swan by Putini. And there's Hannah Whitaker Thorn by Cross Stitch Antiques, where there's a little swan medallion there that just looks really fun to stitch. Okay, so what did I miss? What are your favorites? What are you stitching? I'll show you what I'm going to start. So I've seen some other people talk about starting this one, and I thought, I have that one in stash. So I kitted it up, and I'm going to start this. I'm starting this Sal February 14th for Valentine's Day, because what's more Valentine's than 2 swans? You know? Oh, wait, you're supposed to do it like this. I work with youth. They told me I can't do the other one anymore. Okay. So I'm going to start this one. Swan by Carrie Tell Samplings. I think I've seen Kim the Stitcher talk about starting it, Sam from Slow Snail Stitches starting it, and I was like, oh, there's another swan pattern, and I had this one, so I'm going to start this one. But also, if you are in the Tiny Modernist Patreon, she just came out with, it's called Mushroom Quaker, and I'm going to start that one as well. So, 2 starts, why not? Couldn't decide. Please don't make me. All the stuff's coming in. I'll be here by Saturday. I'm so excited to get those started. If you'd like to join me on this Sal, please use the hashtag Swanissance Sal and tag me because I really want to see it. I'm excited to start this. I hope you join in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for just participating. And I hope you had fun. And I'll see you soon with a regular Flosstube. Bye.